West Ham United 1, Liverpool 2. Probably doesn't come as any surprise that we lost that game, but we lost that game for two reasons really. First one is we weren't in their faces. We hardly put a tackle in for the whole game. We gave them yet again too much respect. Where were we in the same way that we played against Arsenal? If we'd have got in their faces, they wouldn't have got half the chances that they did. Hardly a tackle put in. That was a really frustrating part of the game. You know, after the last three games that we played, where we sort of really played well, really in their faces, etc., you would have thought that West Ham would have gone at Liverpool. They're average this season, and they were there for the beating, or at least we could have gotten a point out of that game. And I think that's the most frustrating thing out of it all, the fact that they got two goals out of nothing. The first goal came out of nowhere, you know, and the second goal from a set piece was disappointing, to say the least. But then, you know, that aside, I think we gifted them that game. But that aside, Kavanagh is a cheat. And VAR, apparently I've been told that the player in the box didn't handle it once, he handled it twice. What on earth is VAR for if it isn't going to be checking those sorts of decisions? I thought that's exactly what it was for, to correct any errors that may have gone on. Absolutely frustrating. I won't lie, I don't think we played well. I think we gave them far too much respect. We're not the team that played in the last three games. Why? Because we're playing against a so-called top team. Well, we played against a so-called top team in Arsenal. And we got something out of that because we were in their faces. And we didn't do it against Liverpool tonight. Really frustrating. But having said that, I don't want to sort of suggest that you know, decisions should go our way, but goodness me. What on earth is VAR for? What on earth is it for if it isn't going to check decisions like that? The player fell down, he handled the ball, nothing was given. Liverpool were clever. They kept the ball in play as long as they possibly could for VAR not to matter. But nonetheless, Kavanagh, yet again, another poor game against West Ham. He loves it, doesn't he? Kavanagh, he's a cheat. He is a cheat. As a referee, he should not be allowed to ref Premier League games. It's outrageous, to be quite honest with you, but that's not the reason why we lost the game. We lost the game, as I said, because we weren't in their faces. This was a really frustrating game. You know, we hardly played well. We weren't at the races. We allowed them to stroke the ball around, you know, pass it and move, sitting off them, backing off them the whole game. Why? Why did we do that? Especially when we know that when we're in the faces of a team, we can get something out of it. It's a far cry from the sort of performance we put in against Arsenal recently. Really frustrating. But again, West Ham United gave it away. Liverpool, what an average team they are to actually beat us at home 2-1. What an average team they are. You know, they've gotten 6 points off us this season, and they're barely worth, you know, remembering this season. It's easy 3 points for them. I'm really pissed off. I won't lie, I'm really frustrated, really pissed off. It's not the sort of performance that we should have put in. We gave them too much respect, and yet again, Liverpool win another game when they shouldn't have done. Anyway, more later. Speak to you soon.